it was a great day.
Yep.
Good morning. Day 27. We are a little less than 164 miles from Damascus, Virginia. Moving along pretty well. Today we're climbing Flint Mountain. A couple of waterfalls are supposed to be along the trail. It's a little overcast, not as sunny as it's been for almost a week now, but we're feeling pretty good. Got an early start today. Out of camp by 8:30. And we are making tracks. I stopped for water. The mom is up there somewhere. We're gaining fast on her. But yeah, day 27, crazy. End of day 27. We are camping for the first time on a bald, which is just basically a big meadow out on top of a mountain. But we found a nice campsite. We built a fire ring and started a fire. And we got our camp set up. We came out of there. And tomorrow we're heading down there, probably to climb that mountain right there. Good day. End of day 27. We are doing our planning for day 28. Show me the map, please.
Ooh.
We are currently right there, and we are going
all the way up to
Big Bald. And the coolest thing about that today is that we can actually see where we're going. Right there is where we are going. That is Big Bald.
First time in 27 days, though, that we can see exactly where we're going.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow.
So tomorrow's a big day, but we're ahead of schedule. Day 28. Got up early to see the sunrise, and we are in a cloud. Good morning, day 28. We are climbing up to Big Bald. Got a decent start today, about 9 a.m. We stayed up way too late last night, but it was beautiful. Wide open skies because we slept out on another bald out in the field. We saw shooting stars, satellites, the Milky Way. It was a very cool night. But we're dragging a little today because we were up well past midnight. This will be the 8th day of no rain and very nice weather. Sun is not out yet, but we're hoping by the time we get up to the top it will be. So, back on the trail, day 28. So we've gone about 2.5 miles uphill. And if you look way in the distance there, you can see the bald that we're climbing to. And we've got to go straight up for about another 1.5 miles. We made it. The top of Big Bald.
Oh my gosh, it looks like one of those things that you'd put up the top of Everest.
Yeah.
Wow.
End of day 28. We did 16.4 miles today. We are flying. Puts us into Irwin tomorrow with a short hike of less than 6 miles. Good day though, went up Big Bald, big climb, and went over Little Bald.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We're actually staying at a shelter tonight. There's the mama making dinner. There's our fire. And because we're the only ones here, we just set our tent up right in the middle of the shelter. We're not big fans of shelters simply because of the mice And bears tend to come straight to the shelter because they know that's where people are, that's where the food is. So we'll see what's going on. If there's a bear sighting tonight, I will be sure to get it on camera. But anyways, we're flying. We'll be in Irwin tomorrow to resupply and juice up our batteries and go. Good morning. Day 29. We are about 6 miles from the Nolichucky River and Irwin, Tennessee, where we are stopping for a resupply, which is a good thing because we are down to 14 turkey pepperoni, a small bag of beef jerky, and about 16 gummy bears. Literally, that's all we have left. My backpack is as light as it's ever gonna be. Almost feels like I'm not wearing it. Stayed at a shelter last night, a lot of fun. No bears, no mice. Kind of enjoyed that. Denise, how are you feeling?
Good.
And we're feeling good on the road. Day 29, we made it to Uncle Johnny's hostel. We are sitting by the river, relaxing. Finally got a beer. We may or may not jump in, go for a tube ride or something. For now, we're just enjoying ourselves. Taking half a day off. End of day 29. We are holed up at Uncle Johnny's hostel. We're gonna spend the night here. We resupplied today, went into town, got 4 to 5 days of food, and we are ready to go. There's the mama. Doesn't she look beautiful in her dress? And we'll be back on the road first thing tomorrow. It was nice. Took a shower. Feeling clean. Yep, pretty clean. It's a funky place. There's a lot of hikers here. We were talking to the owner, and we were asking how long do people stay, and she said, "Well, Gary's been here 2 years." So it's just a complex of cottages and cabins, and then there's a bunkhouse. So, anyways. Back on the trail tomorrow. Uncle Johnny's hostel is kind of a funny place. One of the funniest things are the cats. There are a whole bunch of cats here, and they just sit around and they don't move. Literally, they sit on these rails and don't move. They're all over the place. They kind of like, I think they like people, but I don't think they really care. Good morning. Day 30. We are leaving Uncle Johnny's hostel in Irwin, Tennessee. We had a really easy hike in yesterday. We only covered about 7 miles. Then we had an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet, which we took advantage of. And then we went to Walmart and Los Jalapenos for dinner. We are fully resupplied. Our backpacks are big and full of all the stuff we need to make it about 5 or 6 more days. Because we are back in the woods for a while. Probably not stopping until I don't know the name of the town, but probably today's Sunday, and we probably won't stop again until Friday or Saturday. So we are off. So I just wanted to add to our morning message that this is our 30th day on the trail, and we have yet to start a single day in the rain. We had a couple days where it has rained, but for at least 8 or 9 days now, we've had just beautiful weather. We had read and watched a bunch of YouTube videos on hiking, and one of the things out here is that it rains all the time, nonstop. So we are fully prepared with all kinds of rain gear, but that's not the case for us. Sun is shining. We've just had beautiful weather, and we hope it continues. .30 p.m., day 30. We're past Beauty Spot Gap, and we are now staring up at Unaka Mountain. Coming through a really cool looking meadow. It's been a good day for hiking. Beautiful weather. All in all, I think we're having a pretty good day. Most likely we'll get in 12 to 14 miles, depending on how we feel. But right now, we're just concentrating on that mountain ahead.
We've just come into Pine Tree Path. It smells awesome.
Out of the spooky forest into a pine tree maze.
Super neat.
We did survive the spooky forest, and now we're walking through just a bunch of brand new pine tree growth. We believe this comes out at Santa's cottage, his summer cottage. So we'll see. End of day 30. We are on top of Unaka Mountain. We made it. We have our tent set up. You can see we've got a little bit of rain gear out because it started to sprinkle a little bit. Mama is cooking dinner. What are you making?
Chicken and dumplings with some vegetables.
So we absolutely love Mountain House foods. They're
so good.
They're so good. Maybe it's because we just hiked
Mountain
14
House.
miles,
Mountain
a lot of it uphill. Tracking our Fitbit stats, we did 444 flights of stairs. And how many hours of active?
Oh my gosh.
Like 6 hours, 6.5 hours of activeness. 380
minutes.
380 minutes. We have a nice brick oven for our fire tonight. Plenty of wood. The only thing
Listen, you can hear it.
thunder.
Yeah.
The only problem is there's a little bit of thunder off in the distance. Just a little bit. We'll see what happens. But we're set up for rain, so we're good.
Wait until I put some on here.
So, Mom bought marshmallows to roast. Hold up one of your marshmallows, please.
Oh, I'm holding them all up, yeah.
Just hold up one. I think they're the ones that belong in a Lucky Charms box.
Well, they're mini, but no, it says campfire marshmallows.
They're the size of my small toe.
You know, we don't need to be shoving big fat marshmallows in our mouth. Little ones are just fine. I'm gonna toast the first one for you.
Oh, I love you.
Oh. Open your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh. Well?
It's so small you can't even taste it.
Oh.
We are going to bed. You can probably hear the rain. It's kind of nice. We had a pretty big fire. You can still see it burning a little bit out there. And then the rain came, so now we're just holed up in the tent. It's about 10:30. We have a tendency to have a big fire, stay up late.
go to bed late. But I think we're down for the night, hoping for a big day tomorrow. And this rain should put us to sleep. Good night.